Hello, 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 hi. I got a crick in my neck now. Y'all, I'm falling apart, okay? Falling apart at the seams. I think I pushed myself. Kyle and I were trying to figure it out the other day. Technically, I started mid-February, so March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 7 months I've been on this workout journey. And there have been times where I've hurt myself, obviously, getting older. And but man, this has been the worst so far, and so much so that I haven't worked out or walked since last Thursday. And I'm not going to go back until Monday. I was talking to my friend April, and she's like, maybe your body needed a break. Probably right, okay? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, please. Notification and all. We're here to do the Thursday micro readings. April Lynn, hey potato. Thank you. It's probably right. It's probably the universe's, she's right. Probably the universe's little way of saying, girl, just sit down for a minute, okay? And what's funny is I was telling Kyle right before he left, I'm like, I haven't worked out for a week and I've lost a pound. And he's like, that's because you're not eating as much, because you're not. I eat all protein pretty much, which I get really tired of it. All right. But there is one particular recipe I found, and that I really, really, really like. And I made it 2 days ago, and I've been eating off of it I just finished it. I could probably eat that every day and be happy. So that's one recipe I got that I really like. Hi, another Fushimoto. Hi, Janelle. I have a list, and we have more people that have paid. So let's get to it. Let's get it going, shall we? I pulled out my fingernails for next week's thing. Sometimes I make my own, and I made my own. These are one of the sets I made my own some time ago. We're going for the long, darker stuff since we're getting into fall and spooky season. All right, here is the list. Saggy, I am redoing one of her questions from yesterday. She's going to be first. Then Jessica is second on the list for 2. Laura is third on the list for 2. Michelle is next with 1, and Linda is after Michelle for 2. Okay. Let's check the membership live. On the membership live this morning, I was showing on my little sachets. Another Flush Mortal. I got it now. And I found one of my pumpkin ones from that last year. So I set it out so I can do one of the giveaway. I do a giveaway every week on the membership side of the reading of the channel. And that's what I'm going to use that for. I know it's not October yet, okay? I wish it was. I wish it was October. Okay. Maybe it'd be a little cooler. All right, let's get to it. Let me put all my rings on, y'all. Put them all on, y'all. And we're going to get this going. Okay? Yeah, micro readings. Micro readings Thursday. All right, so we're going to start with Saggy now. I'm going to read directly from her text message. Okay. Here we go. I want to know who called me private, the Pisces, Alejandro, or Victor, the Virgo. Let's pull from the mystical cards. You know what? Let's not. Let's pull from the Golden Tarot. I'm feeling it. For the Golden Tarot. Who called Saggy privately? Well, your crowning card is Death and the 2 of Cups. Let me move some stuff out of my way. Throw it on the floor. Again, please. Who calls Saggy privately? Wow. The Three of Wands came out like sideways. Oh my God. Woo! The Seven of Swords came out. The King of Swords. That's Justice too. Seven of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Weird. The 1111 card. I'm telling you. And then we have, let's split the deck. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to say the same thing I said before. I'm going to say Virgo. We don't have a major arcana for Pisces. We don't have a major arcana for Virgo. Okay? But here's the thing. I'm going to try to be as precise in this as I possibly can. This is somebody that wished to be a lover, but the relationship died. It ended in some way, shape, or form. I'm telling you, it's there. Crazy as a Mad Hatter? Perhaps. But it's like waiting for everything to turn out, because in some way he thinks you betrayed him. Again, I'm going to say this like I say it a lot, Saggy. What really happens in a relationship or a non-relationship or a work relationship or a client relationship or whatever kind of relationship it is, we think of it as one way and the other person can think something completely opposite, okay? But I'm telling you, the fact that this comes out, it comes out like this. The Three of Wands, the Seven of Swords, betrayal, taking something that doesn't belong to you, and Justice, the King of Swords. He doesn't think he's getting his justice about something. Now, I don't know if that's in the court of law, that you betrayed him in some way in the court of law. That doesn't mean you actually did it. It means that's how he feels that you did it. Okay? And waiting, it's like he's acting out against you, whether you did anything wrong or not. I'm telling you, you know that old saying, there's my version and there's your version and then there's the truth? There you go. Because what's weird is, again, I get this whole Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups saying, like, he's confused. Why don't you see that you guys should have been together? Confusion. Partnership. Meant to be. I think he thinks that you're meant to be. Something about money. Like he's planning everything to work out just the way that he wants it to. I'm going to say it's Victor, the Virgo, right? Yeah. Because, bottom of the deck, yeah. There's nothing, the fact that we have, I'm just telling you, it was him. Trust me. All right? Some people are delusional. All right? Some people are delusional. That's why there are stalkers. They think they've been in a relationship with that movie star. I mean, somebody pew-pewed a president back in the 80s because they were fascinated with a movie star. Thought that they were in love. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. That's your reading. I hope it helped, girl. Okay? What's happening here? Ads for another psychic during another live reading YouTube? Really? Are you serious? Huh. See, and then they want you to run the ads. They want you to run ads or they won't push you out for anybody to find you, any new people to find your YouTube channel, and then they advertise your adversary. At whatever, whoever's meant to do with whoever meant to do. But I agree. I wouldn't go on somebody's channel and advertise my YouTube channel. Thanks for letting me know. Another full. Well, there's only 7 people in here anyway, so if I could turn it off, I would, but I don't think I can. You know? Yeah, I can't. It's an 800 number. Oh my God, really? Yeah, it won't let me do it. Oh well. All right, so we'll know next time we won't do it. It's just in bad taste. Yeah, definitely. Well, you know, everybody, it's just about the money for everybody. So let's continue. So let me see if anybody else paid. It may be a slow day today, another foolish mortal, because we did one of these yesterday, and that's cool. Okay, up next is Jessica. Let me get another pen. It's the only way I can tell what I've done or what I haven't done. I did Saggy, now we're getting ready to do Jessica. I'm gonna leave that top off. I need to redo this. I need to really work on that this weekend. Really get some art going and get all the information up there. And if you guys haven't seen on your readings that partnering up with Otter Spirit, that's what these bracelets and crystals are for, you should go check it out. The link for them is below in my description box. Go check out. They do Zodiacs. They do monthly collections and everything, intentional collections. Go check them out at the link below. And, you know, if you're going to buy, use my code Teresa20, get 20% off, okay? All right, Jessica, let's do it. For Jessica, for me, Jessica, I called yesterday for status on my child support case, and they said they're going to serve Mario soon. Ooh. What is going to be Mario's reaction to this position? I paid you. Hold on, let me read this again. For me, Jessica, I called yesterday for status on my child support case, and they said that they are going to serve Mario soon. What is going to be Mario's reaction to this petition? I paid. You can do it twice, please. Okay. Let's get to what they want to know the first half about his reaction. Ooh, look at that. You get the Chariot and the 3 of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Well, it looks like it's tilted upright a little bit. So the World. 7 of Cups. Oh, 7 of Swords, girl. It's 2 7s in a row. Pay attention to the number 7. 10 of Cups. The Institution, Taurus, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot that goes down, and we'll pull a second pull from this, obviously. But number 1, it's like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. That's how he says it, waiting on the cliffside. It's almost like he gets mad or pissed off enough that he's like, well, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to wait and see what happens, and I'm going to move on with my life. The Chariot. But then what happens? He tries to just ride the wave, but then they start, you know, talking about how much money he's going to have to pay, asking for information, right? And he's like, no, I'm just going to ignore it and move on. Then we have this card and this card. He may try to confuse the situation. He's definitely going to try to not give you what's yours. It makes me feel like he's confused, like he thinks they're asking too much. Okay? Like in the beginning, like there's moments where he's going to be mad, there's moments he's going to be, well, we can work it all out. It's almost like he wants to say that to try to, I don't know what that cat is meowing about. To try to get something lowered or whatever. This is the card of the Institution. It's like he's somewhat deceptive about the money that comes in. I think in the beginning he acts like it's no big deal. Okay, he's going to ride the wave and see where it takes him. He's like, of course I'll pay for my child. Of course I will. What would make you think that I wouldn't pay for my child, right? But then halfway through the process, when number starts getting thrown around, he gets confused, like, how am I supposed to live like this when she's getting this much? And then he feels like he's being cheated, okay? And then in return, he starts being elusive about facts and numbers and information, okay? Still playing on the outside like, oh, I want what's best for everybody. But then the institution puts the hammer down to give the queen her money. I think he thinks he's going to, in some way, shape, or form, get away with paying less than what he should. Because let me tell you, if it's anything like where I live at, they put in how much money they make, and they hit the calculation button for the state, and the state calculator figures it out. He thinks it's going to be less money. Additional information. Hold on. Let me shuffle a couple times. Additional information about the situation with Libra and the child support. Oh, the Hanged Man. Yes, that's how it is here. Okay, the Hanged Man, he's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, I got to do that. What? And he's got to look at what he has to do from a different perspective. There's a fight about it, a wrestling match, the Strength card. Moderation and moving forward again. Page of Pentacles. It's weird. It makes me feel like he's like, I know that they said I pay this, but let's just work out a deal, Jessica, and I'll pay this instead. It's going to be too much for me. I can't afford this. 10 of Wands burden. I'm going to be destitute. 5 of Pentacles. Now, this is where I want to chuckle, Jessica. Because this is the 4 of Cups. He realizes he missed his opportunity. He realizes that the boundaries you set for him in the very beginning were really good. And it takes all this bullshit for him to figure it out. Missed opportunity. 10 of Cups. Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm going to say a lot of things. Ready? The Hangman states that he looks at the whole situation, everything that's already happened, everything that's going to happen, like, oh my God, I effed up. All right. Which he should have realized that a while ago. All right. Okay. He wrestles and fights you on it, and then he bargains. And then he says, let's do this on the side. When you've already tried to do that, okay? And sometimes it takes a kick in the ass for somebody to realize how good they had it, okay? But the fact that these are the future, this is him like, oh my God, I can't live because I have to pay this money. This is going to make me destitute. Oh, I missed my chance. We in with the 10 of Cups? Do I think that that means happily ever after? Not really. What I think it means is, are you ready? He's like, you know what? Let's just be a family. That doesn't mean you're going to say yes. But he literally may propose marriage to you and say, let's be together. And it's mostly got to do with the fact that he doesn't have to pay all the money. And the funny thing is, I mean, this is what we like to call karma, you see. Is that if he wouldn't have been a raging butthole in the beginning and really seriously thought about how the things you offered, he learns a lesson. Yes, that's how it's here, and it's about $8.75 a month. Yeah. Yes, you said a year ago to me in a big reading to avoid child support, he would propose. Did I? Y'all know I don't remember anything. This makes sense. Now, again, you probably aren't going to say yes, but you may. But hindsight's 20/20, people. I'm telling you, that's why all the old sayings are still around, because they're the truth, right? Missed opportunity. That's your reading, Jessica. You got to shake your head, right? You just got to shake your head. It's like, not propose, but let's be family. I think he may even propose. Yeah, because I think what happens is that he knows he's going to have to do something drastic not to have to do it. And I think that if you're just living together, the state can still say, well, you're not married, so you have to pay the child support. All right. It's up to you guys, but I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. That's your reading, Jessica. Laura, you're next, and then Michelle and Linda. Let's see if anybody else paid. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Laura, I've been talking to an Aquarius, and I'm curious what his intentions are towards me. A lot of Aquarius stuff happening, a lot of Aquarians entering relationships, which I don't take this personally, but it's usually pretty weird. Aquarians are usually like an island to themselves. So for Laura, what are the Aquarians' intentions toward me? Ooh, you got the 8 of Cups, girl. Let's keep going. Let's not say anything yet. Hiccups. Oh, I see. 4 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Death, 6 of Wands. Here we go. Again. 9 of Pentacles. The Magician. This is an Aquarius card for me, and the 3 of Wands. Okay, I'm going to say a lot here too. Ready? And then behind that 3 of Wands was Virgo, the Hermit. I think he's going to walk away. Now, don't panic. Okay? An unascended Aquarius can panic when things get too good. I say that because an unascended, I'm going to repeat it, an unascended Aquarius thinks, oh my gosh, I really like this person. If I get involved, I'm going to be dependent on them. And they don't want to be dependent on anybody. So there may be something weird that happens where he kind of steps away. Whether that quits talking or says, let's take a break or whatever. It won't, I don't think it'll last forever. It's like he's got to clear it up in his head, which is weird because in general, Aquarius knows right away what they want to do. Okay. But he's thinking about it. He's like, do I really want to commit? I don't know if I want to do this. Do I want to end it? Do I want to commit it? That's panic, you see. I think it'll all come back around but it's going to, there are going to be moments like this with him. Again, don't panic. But in the future, you get the Victory card with the single person and manifesting it in. So, and that's also a card of Aquarius and Aries for me. So I feel like he learns from it. He learns like, oh, I do want to be around her. Oh, I do. I admire her. She knows and sees me for who I am, the 9 of Pentacles. So you may have to wait a little bit. And you may be like, I'm not waiting around for nobody. That's who I am. But, whatever. To each their own. Don't live your life because they're going to figure it out. Also, just a general reading. Yeah, I get you. I agree, Jessica. General reading, please, for Laura. Let me see what they have to say. I'd say typical air sign, but then I can't say that because Libra doesn't fit into that. Just Gemini and Aquarius does. We panic a little bit. For general reading, oh, the Hierophant, marrying card. Ah! 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles again, wowza. The Chariot. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Oh, the King of Wands. The Knight, I like that. The Knight of Swords, I like that too. The Magician again. Okay. Oh, Judgment. I think it's all going to work out. And let me tell you, but there's going to be a moment. That moment I talked about earlier about the panic, right? Because we get the marriage card, we get the happy home and family card with somebody who does quite well in their life, is well respected and moving forward in victory after a battle. Don't forget, the Chariot card's about after a battle. Sometimes a long battle. Because all the while that he's away, he's looking. Here's the thing about the King of Wands. He's always looking out in the future, out there, watching everybody. Keep an eye on everything. He's always watching you from a distance. Then he takes an active, this is the being activated card, to come towards you after manifesting, after learning. He may even manifest you back in or say, have her come back toward me if I'm meant to be with her. Okay? And then judgment in your favor. This is also a card of resurrection, reunion. It looks good, although it may freak you out a little bit. Hey, Queen of Virgos. All right, I'll go check it out. It all looks good. Just roll with it, okay? Just roll with it. Nobody panic. Panicking, people, I don't care what situation you're in. Panicking, I don't care. I don't care if the ship's going down. I don't care if it's about a relationship or that. Panicking is always the most worst possible thing you can do. The weird thing about me is when, and I've had a lot of crisis around me in my life, when the SHIT goes down, I get calmly quiet. It freaks people out, okay? Because I'm like, oh, okay. It's like my brain clicks over and goes, okay, you know, you shouldn't panic here. So we're gonna just handle all this calm, cooling, collectively. That's how you got to go about it, okay? All right. Thank you, Laura. Michelle is next. Then Linda. Then Jennifer Bentley. And I'm going to go check Jennifer B. for 1. Let me go check. Hold on for payment on the other side, y'all. Okay, Queen of Virgos. I'm just going to call you Queen of Virgos. I'm just say Queen. How about that? For 1, okay? Thanks, Queen. All right, for Michelle. Micro reading 919. Please pull for my upcoming move. Thanks. Okay, Michelle. For Michelle's upcoming move, please let me know how it goes, what's happening, if she needs to know anything. Yes, you are right. That is because we are born underneath the sign of Mercury. Our ruling planet is Mercury, the god of chaos. That's the way it is. Okay, Jessica, you're going to be after Queen. Thank you, my friend. For 2. All right, for Michelle about her move. Oh, look, it's one of my moving cards. It's a 6. So 78 cards in the deck of tarot. I only have 3 that I consider moving cards. This is one of them. Packing all your stuff and sailing off into your future. It's a really good card. The 6 of Swords is about, it'll be more tranquil where you're going. And that could be for a number of reasons. Maybe the neighbors nicer, the neighborhood is nicer, the rent is less, or the mortgage is less, or I usually call this card Tranquility Ahead because I have another deck that calls it that. For Michelle. Ooh, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare getting there, though. Stress, anxiety, sleepless nights, you know. But it's a fiery new beginning. It brings passion back into your life. Now, that could be for many reasons. That could be because, I don't know, it's like a breath of fresh air. Could be that you could find a person that brings passion into your life. Could be you could find a community or something that you do there that breathes passion back into your life. Stressful because it's a freaking move, y'all, okay? No matter what, a move is stressful. Unless you're a gajillionaire and can pay somebody to do everything, it's stressful. And even then, I think it's stressful. Again, for Michelle. Ooh, it's going to change your life. The Tower in reverse. It's not burning it down. It's rebuilding it. For me, when it comes out in reverse. Oh, it's Destiny. Look at that. The Star card. Interesting. It's all meant to be that way. You're going where you're meant to be. Page of Pentacles. Now that's the card. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. Look at that. Oh my God. Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. It's going to really change your life. It really is. And it's funny because sometimes we don't want to move. Sometimes we're forced to move. Sometimes whatever. Sometimes we're depressed about moving. Whatever. Okay. But it happens for a reason. The Page of Pentacles is the first date card for me. the Wheel of Fortune. Fortune turns in your favor at this time, the time of the move. And could bring an Emperor in. Could not, could be, but the Emperor is very good. It's also a card of Aries, but they don't have to be in Aries. I feel like this is just the thing you needed. You're doing exactly what you need to do. Although you get the stressed out card. That's the way it is, right? But then you get the Ace of Wands, the Star card, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. It all looks good. So just breathing and breathing out while it's happening, or while, even if you're already moved in there and you're just trying to get everything set up. And good stuff to come, my friend. That is your reading, Michelle. Linda, you're next, and Jennifer B, Queen, and Jessica. Okay. Hold on. Let's refresh for Linda. For Linda, and I'll timestamp these guys. Just give me a few minutes once we're all done, okay? It's upside down. All right. For Linda, what is coming up for Linda this week? So in my mind, I say mind instead of third eye, I see a tall man. Again, if you've never had a personal reading, you've probably never experienced this, but I feel like I feel like you're in the lobby of somewhere. You know what I mean? Like you've walked into a building and there's a lot of people, you know, there's other places to go, things happening. It's got like a marble floor or a hard floor, but it's big and open. And a very tall man, because you're looking up, because I'm seeing out of your eyeballs, you're looking up, smiles at you and hands you something. That cat, I'm going to take her out, okay? I don't know where she is, but she's getting on my nerves, all right? So, these two got stuck in my fingers. Oh, there's a third one. The Emperor! The Page of Wands and the Two of Wands. I couldn't shuffle. They were stuck in my... There you are, you dirty bird. Come here. What are you doing? That was a lot. Page of Pentacles. Hold on, y'all. These didn't fall. They just flipped over inside. Again. Three of Cups. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Now, I like that in a certain amount of time here. Ooh, the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck's the King of Wands. And it's weird because the guy that I see... He's got like that. Sometimes I see the whole person. Sometimes I just see the outline. And sometimes I see the face. I don't see the face, but I see that he's tall. His hair is curly, but shortly cut. And it's like a... It's like a lighter brown with some red in it. It's a... I can't think of the color to call it. Yeah, I can't. But the fact that we get the Emperor's or crowning card could be a potential Emperor. Now, you have the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Ace, or I'm sorry, the Page of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles on this side, which says an offer, which says something exciting has happened, which says a potential new path. And then, but over here we get the Three of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles, which says a celebration happened. So I don't know if you accomplished something and that's what that man is handing you. And that's a celebration and the end of something for you. And then big growth. But man, fire. Okay, fire, baby. All over this deck. The King of Wands. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The red hair would make sense, if that's the case. But it's not red. It's like a... I don't... strawberry blonde, maybe? I can't think of the color. Again, it could be a boss, because it is the boss man, the King of Wands. But the fact that the Emperor's here is interesting. It's like the beginning of something. in the next week. It doesn't have to be. I mean, you could literally be walking in somewhere. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're walking into some kind of building on the way to an appointment or something, and somebody is passing out pamphlets, and the man hands you a pamphlet. It's something about that. We meet people that become parts of our lives in weird ways, y'all. I could tell you a million cajillion stories. What does the universe have to say? What does the universe have to say for Linda? Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles. Four Swords. I'm going to start pulling them. Ready? Seven of Pentacles. The Hermit. Queen of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. I'm telling you. We get the Ten of Swords on the bottom, but we also get Sagittarius fire. It's like there may have been a time you had to heal, but the time is coming to move forward, or is here to move forward, to come out of the darkness into the light. Things are going to work out. Let the past die. It's time to fight for your future. There's somebody that will probably want to fight, or that comes at you to give you an opportunity to move into your future. And it's a much more balanced future. We end with Sagittarius, Temperance, which is really, really good. Can't help but seeing that guy in my head. He's tall. I don't know how tall you are, because I always see out of the person's eyes, and this is your reading, so it'd be seeing out of your eyes that you really look up. So he's really tall, or he's regular tall and you're really short. One of the two. He's big, husky, kind. Interesting. I will go so far as to say he could have been a fireman, or is a fireman, or a volunteer fireman, or some kind of person in that first responder category, or helps them in some way. It's an interesting feeling. Just write it all down, y'all, okay? I tell people all the time these things. They're like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's because it's the future, right? Hasn't happened yet. But, well, some of you it's happened for. You ready? Write it all down. That's your reading. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Jennifer B., you're next. General for October, please. General for October. General for October. For Jennifer Bentley. Judgment is your crowning card. Fine. What is it with the Seven of Pentacles the last 2 days? Seven of Pentacles. 2 different decks, y'all. Seven of Wands. That's 2 sevens. The Star card. King of Wands. Page. I'm shuffling it again. I'm going to make it happen. Queen of Wands. You can imagine. I tell you, I feel I need to do things, and it makes sense when it pulls out, right? Because what's supposed to happen is going to happen. The Empress on the bottom. I want to sing the song, It's Cuffing Season. I want to sing it every day, all day. If you don't know, well, look it up. If you do know, you know. It talks a lot, Jennifer Bentley, about, I want to call it, you've heard the expression, the come to Jesus moments, right? But then not everybody is, that's not everybody's religion. But you've got this moment coming, judgment, where you're going to see everything and everyone for who they are. It can be debilitating when this happens. But in this particular case, it is a case of like being struck by lightning in a good way. You know, there's a certain time of our life when we ascend to a higher level. It's like source. You know, the old joke where the guy's holding a tablecloth and and there's all the beautiful china, and he rips the tablecloth out from underneath it, but all of the china's still standing there. It's like one of those moments, like the big reveal. That's what I'm trying to say. The big reveal is getting ready to happen, the one you've been hoping for, the one you've been working toward, Seven of Pentacles, the one you've been fighting for, Seven of Wands, that you have to continue to be brave. Because a lot of people get stuck in their empty shell positions because the fear keeps them from taking a damn chance. Because your destiny is coming. And then we get the freaking King of Wands and the Queen of Wands with the Page of Pentacles in between. That's a first date card. These are the King and Queen of Passion, bravery. Could be a fire sign. I'll say that. And we end with the Empress. Oh! And the Empress in the World. Oh my God. The Two of Cups. Y'all. Go outside, please. Go outside. I feel like the big reveal moment. I feel like the lightning strike moment. I mean, think about it. The World. Well, the Empress, the World. The Star card, the King and Queen of Passion and Fire. The New Beginning, the Judgment in your favor. Pay attention to 7, because you have the 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. Could be in 7 days, 7 hours, 7 minutes. The 7th. Okay? Coming to Jesus, lightning and magic. I feel something big wrapping. Yeah, I do too. I have been getting out. Good. Just, you know, be ready. I tell people that every day. Be ready. Be prepared. Pay attention. Look for the signs. All right. That's your reading, Jennifer. That's a good one. Queen, you're next. And then Jessica. Let me see if anybody else paid. Thanks, Jennifer. Thank you, my friend. I feel like this particular cuffing season, this particular cuffing season and this particular fall has ginormous meaning for people. Queen, this is yours. Love reading for Queen, please. It's always a pleasure, too, for you, Jennifer, or with you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Love for Queen. Let's clear it really good, shall we? For Queen. Love reading, please. Tell me what you have to say. I keep seeing Virgo. Cancer, look at that. The Chariot. I'm going to pull the Queen of Swords. Oh, well, you are Queen of Virgos, aren't you? Isn't that why? Is that why I'm seeing it? 4 Cups. 7 of Wands, man. The Star card. I'm getting repeaters, and I shuffle and shuffle and shuffle. Ace of Wands, and this means there's a theme here. Look at that. The 2 of Swords and the Queen of Cups on the bottom. The Chariot as your crowning card means victory after a long battle and moving forward. In love, because you read tarot, you know the black and white sphinxes are yin and yang. Movement forward for yin and yang. Now, I will say it could be an air sign, but it could also be a water sign. The Queen of Swords, to me, a lot of the times, even though technically it's Libra, I think, it's like judgment. And here I think that you get to judge. Because the fact that we have, it's like you get to judge an opportunity coming for you, fight for it, be brave, go for it. It's your judgment call to do so. Now, again, over here, we get the freaking Star card, the Ace of Wands, and the 2 of Swords, which is like, what you can do, girl? What you can do, huh? Your destiny arriveth, your wish fulfillment, the thing that's written in scars, could be Aquarius, whatever, okay? It's a new, passionate, lusty beginning. What you can do? What you gonna do? It's all up to you. Your judgment calls it. Don't miss it, okay? Don't miss it. Because the bottom is the Queen of Cups. And again, one of the few decks that I have that does not have a lid on her cup. It's like you got to open up your lid. So, I'm going to say it, all right? Ready? Sometimes it doesn't happen the way that we think it's supposed to happen, okay? Sometimes we think that, and this is just an example, all right, that they're just going to show up on one dark and rainy night and you're going to meet them, but they really bump into you walking around a corner after getting coffee and spill coffee all down the front of you. Or what else comes to mind when talking about this for you is that they've always been around you and now the opportunity arises and that you're not supposed to miss it. They've always been around you. Let me tell you a story. There was a person that was around me my whole life, for a very long time. And it never really occurred to me. And then one day it did occur to me. And the next time he was at my parents' house asking if he could date me. And it was mind blowing. And it was great. And had known him for a million years. So sometimes, if for some reason I get that kind of picture in my head, and that's why the Four of Cups is here, you may even have fought with them or verbally jabbed with them, him, her, she, they, whatever, okay? But I'm telling you, oh, you can't, Jennifer. Don't you worry about that. That happens to everybody, okay? I'm telling you, this is a golden opportunity, okay? What you gonna do? That's your reading, my friend. Some of my favorite, I smile because some of my favorite times in my life is over the decades and watching my friends find their person and me knowing pretty much they're their person. I'm not going to ever say anything. I don't ever say anything unless somebody asks me, right? But I'm an observer. I always have been an observer. Am I a talker? Hell yeah. I'd rather just be an observer. But I've sat back and watched after I've met them and known that this is their person. But to me, I get the enjoyment of watching it play out, knowing in my third eye that this is it, okay? And that's what this feels like. I'll be on the lookout. Thanks, Teresa. You're welcome. All right, up next is Jessica. We'll see if anybody else paid. Hold on, let's do it. Thank you, Queen of Virgos. I appreciate you. All right. Hold on. I would sing that tune, but I would get in trouble. So, okay, for Jessica. Oh, Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer. No worries. Girl, did you write up your questions? Thank you. You got 2 questions. Write them up, girl. Okay. I don't know if that's a tipper, but if you got questions, make sure you write them in. Thank you. Very sweet. I appreciate you. Okay, for Jessica. Okay, for Jessica. For me, how does MC feel about me and the baby? We have not smoked in 2 months. His loss. How does Libra MC feel about Jessica and baby? I'm just going to let the top one go, and then I'm going to... Oh! Ace of Wands. 2 of Swords. The Empress. Well, there's the pregnant woman on the throne. That's you, girl. Again. The Magician. Interesting. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Whoops. Oh, the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the star sign. Wow. Interesting. 6 of Swords behind that. I'm going to take it. I'll say this. I think he's got a lot of feelings. Now I'm going to say this, and people can agree or they cannot agree, but Libra men, they have a lot of feelings. They just don't really express them that much. You would think they would because they are ruled by Venus, but they don't. An unascended one anyway. I feel like he thinks that you're going to have a new beginning, and then he can take all the time in the world because he knows eventually it's going to happen. Okay? But here he is sitting at the crossroads going, what do I do? Now, what's weird with the following card being the Empress, being you, the baby's mother, the baby, the mother, and the Magician, it's like he wants to be in control. It's like he wants everything to work out. I think he misses the baby. I can feel that. And I feel like there are moments where he feels like an ass about how he treated you guys. And there are moments where he's still like getting that whole righteousness thing going on. But I do think he wants to do right by you, but I think that he's holding on to his anger for some reason. Again, I feel like there's something, I think I said this before, I don't remember, but I think I did, because I feel like it's something I always feel with him, like there's something that happened to him in his past that scarred him in some way, that it kind of, like he starts going down the right path in regards to you and the baby and what he wants to do, and then whatever happened in the past, and I know you're not here to mend his trauma, but we're asking about how he feels, right? And it's almost like it takes him off course a little bit. Then we get the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. I think he wants to work it out, but his relationship skills are lacking. Because like he's holding on to this grudge about everything that's gone down, whether it was, we know it was his fault, but whatever. But he still feels like like he does respect you. He does think a lot of you. He does wish you guys could pledge to each other to work this out, whether it's partnership, love, whatever it is. He is in his feelings about it, but then he has like this block of, oh no, this person's going to take advantage of me like this person took advantage of me. And it's not you, okay? It's him getting over it. But I think that, your ending cards is a Star card and the Six of Swords. I think he really does want to move forward, but he feels fondness. He feels love. He feels probably a little ashamed about how he acted. But it's like he's got hold of this idea of how it should be with you and him and the baby, and he's just not ready to let it go yet. He will eventually, but who knows when that's going to be. Okay. Second question, will this paperwork get approved for me and Daniel? Let's find out. Hold on. Okay, Jennifer, thank you. Okay, thanks for the questions, girl. So second question for Jessica. Let me write down Jennifer and AFM. Okay. Second question for Jessica. Will this paperwork get approved for me and Daniel? Let's shuffle. I'm going to use this deck. Okay. Let's shuffle. Will the paperwork get approved? I just saw the Nine of Pentacles again, which would say yes. We're looking for the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hierophant in particular. Oh! Look at that. All these cards fell out. That's too many. There's like 7 cards there, girl. That's too many. One at a time, please. We would appreciate it. Will this paperwork be approved for Jessica and Daniel? Oh my gosh, the King of Cups. Interesting. Again. Oh! Ooh, the Seven of Swords. There may be a snag. Yeah, a hidden snag. The Moon. Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, wait. Three of Wands. Ooh. That was the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I think it all works out. But I'm going to tell you what happens. Look at that, Page of Wands. There's some kind of snag. Like the paper was there, like you missed something. I don't know. There's some kind of snag and, you know, red tape in the paperwork. Okay. Okay, so I dealt with nothing but paperwork my whole life in regards to money. Okay. So there's a hiccup. There's like, you didn't fill out a box or check this box or do this or we need this number. There's something like that. Okay. Because the Seven of Swords comes out next to something hidden, like you don't see it coming. So you have to correct it, and you're waiting. Okay, did we correct it right? Did we get everything in there we're supposed to? And yes, you waiting. But then the money, it all works out. The money comes in. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Get to start your new adventure. Y'all know the Page of Wands is my new adventure card, and that's your ending card. So yes, but it's delayed a little bit. Okay. It's like there's a hiccup. I don't think it's a big deal hiccup. I don't. It's just something minor like, damn it, why didn't I see that? Why didn't I see that? You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. All right, Jessica. That's your reading, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What? Hold on, y'all. Let me get it together here. Okay, there it is. For Jennifer, is the class I want to take a scam? Ooh. Is the class that Miss Jennifer wants to take a scam? We're going to let one drop and pull the rest. Is it a scam? Ooh, I'd say yes. Five of Cups. That's the loss and grief card. And that's your header card. That says, screams yes. Do it and there will be loss and grief. But let's pull them. Ace of Wands, a promise of a new beginning. Ooh, something could be hidden. Really figure out the details. This is a soul searching card, but it's also a card, the Hermit, of rooting through all the details. Read the fine print, okay? Ooh, they promise 10 of Pentacles, making all the money you want. Man, they promise it a lot. 7 of Pentacles. It's like shooting craps, okay? Ooh. Justice and Judgment. What the hell? What is this? What's the class? Do you want to say it here? Maybe you don't want to say it here. I think what the cards say is whatever the class is about, you could do it, but probably not with this company. Because the fact that you get the 5 of Cups as your counting card is the definition is loss. It's loss and grief. And that's your counting card. Although afterwards it says like they promise a new beginning, but they're hiding something. But then you continue to get Pentacles. So it's almost like you could make money doing this, just not with them. It's like a gamble, right? But I think you would get your justice doing it because you get justice and judgment. What is it? Rapid transition therapy. I think that you could do something like that, but you need to go somewhere else and get the teaching. Okay? Yeah. Be leery of them, though, man. I get that card as a first card. I'm like, run. All right? Okay. Second question for Jennifer. And is my husband leaving? Is Jennifer's husband leaving? Is Jennifer's husband leaving? Or Jennifer? Jennifer's husband leaving? Oh, you got the walk away card, girl. That okay. This is a card of walking away. So I'm going to have to say yes. Now, don't forget. Let's get the rest of the story. So let's breathe in. Let's breathe out. Okay, let's get the rest of the story. King of Cups. Six of Pentacles. The Empress. The Ten of Wands. What the hell? The Ten of Cups. The Queen of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Holy shite. I'm going to say a lot of stuff. Are you ready? He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Odds are he will. I don't know. He's all up in his emotions about something. I don't know if somebody here's a water sign. But the fact that it comes on this side with the Six of Pentacles and the Empress, it kind of states, and I'm going to say this now just because I say it, we're talking about how he feels. It doesn't mean it's the truth. Okay? I say this to people all the time. All right? But it's like he says you don't give him enough, or maybe he doesn't even tell you don't give him enough. But he's like, the Empress, I just get bits and pieces, you know. I don't get the attention I deserve from her. Always worried about everything else, everybody else, whatever. All right? But he's all up in his feels about it. Again, whether he's a water sign or not, or whether you're a water sign, he's in his feelings about it. It doesn't show that he's leaving for anybody else. But I'll say this. On the future side, we get the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Okay? Exactly. So he's like burdened by it all. Burdened by it. Burdened by it. You don't show me enough attention. Da, da, da. We used to be so happy. You used to show me attention all the time. Or we used to be different. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, that could be one of you. All right? So the Queen of Swords is judgment. It's tell me what you got to say, and then if I don't like it, I'm going to cut you away. And that's what it feels like. Because then we have abandonment. The abandonment card at the bottom of the deck. What's weird, wait a minute, I split the deck and I get the Moon. I don't think he's talking to anybody or anything, but I think listen, there are times in every marriage, yes, I've been married, okay, where you're just not on the same wavelength, or the kids take up all your time, or you worked all damn day and you're tired, you don't have time to do the old spanky, okay? It's life. But he's being very dramatic about it. If he hasn't already, he will be, okay? He may threaten to leave. He's hiding something, and I don't think it's in the darkness. Again, water. I don't know what's going. It's almost like, this is going to sound crazy, all right, but I can only tell you what I feel. It's almost like he doesn't feel like you're even attracted to him anymore. And if you're not going to be attracted to him, maybe somebody else will be. He feels, it's weird, I know, but it's the truth. I don't think he's talking to anybody or seeing anybody else or anything like that. He's feeling, and listen, I get it, okay? I'm not going to say some of the stuff I used to say back in the day when I was married, like, give me a break. I'm tired and the kids need to be fed, all right? But we do have to keep that connection with our partner. It's the only thing that keeps us freaking going on. Obviously, it didn't happen for me, but I feel like he is sincerely wanting your attention. So, yes is the answer. If it doesn't change, I think that the changing needs to happen. And I'm sure there's stuff on his behalf that you want him to change too. So maybe suggest counseling. I mean, probably won't want to go, but you could check it and find out. Okay. All right. Up next is AFM. And then Jessica paid for one. So let me write you down, Jessica, for one. So let's do AFM. Let me check. Thank you, Jennifer, so much, girl. Okay. I appreciate it. If I could say anything to anybody in regards to marriage, and I don't like to give, this is not advice, this is what the cards tell me to tell you, but try. It's worth it, okay? You're welcome, my friend. So for another foolish mortal, or you just be another one of us out here swinging in the wind. But I mean, and I only say that because his reads, Jennifer, like he's really hurt about it. I mean, he has the feels. It's not that he doesn't care. He cares. So that's something to strive for. All right. Thank you. For another foolish mortal, what's the deal with the guy I keep seeing in my dreams? Oh, he's coming, girl. It's the same thing I tell everybody. You start seeing somebody in your dreams yet? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, you can't see their face, or first you feel them, then you see like a shadow, then you see the outline, and you usually don't see their face in the dream because you see the face when they show up, and that's the test. Do you recognize them? But I digress. What's the deal for another foolish mortal? Does he have dark hair? Judgment. You know who it is? Okay. Ooh, Scorpio. The Tower. Things are getting ready to change big time. 5. Oh, I picked that one up and another one flew out. 5 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Girl, has he asked you out or something? The World. The Ace of Cups. Girl, what's going on? The King of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Confusion. But then the 6 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay, so you've known them, but you probably haven't been in a relationship before because you got the Ace of Cups. Judgment is, well, it's judgment going, oh, let's do this thing. Or, resurrection, right? The Tower talks about, could be a Scorpio, but he's the one that got away. So your Tower did fall together, okay? But now he's learned something. I don't know what his sign is, but he's learned something. There's a lot of water here. There's fire here. There's earth here. But the 5 of Swords is like, now it may be better for you. Now it may be time. This is not being single anymore. This is moving forward into a new season in your life with new love, possibly a King of Wands. But if he's not a King of Wands, he comes across as a leader, okay? Which confuses you. It confuses you. But 6 of Pentacles, he's giving now. Does that make sense? He's giving now. He's Scorpio Venus, okay. He's a Libra and a Sag rising. Well, I see the fire. He looks more like he's water and fire than he is actually Libra. Oh, he's a leader. That makes sense. I feel like he grew up. I feel like he grew up. And the fact that the 9 of Pentacles comes out in reverse says he wants to be a couple, or that you'll be in a couple. And it's somewhat confusing, right? The 7 of Cups. But he's like a lot more giving now than he was before. Does that make sense? The 5 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. Cancer moon. Yeah. I wonder where the... I can definitely see the Sag rising. I can definitely see the water Venus. That makes complete sense. There is air here. The 5 of Swords is air for the Libra. And that is doing what's best for you. Like he's going to do what's best for you now, not just what's best for him. Interesting, right? The fact that you get Judgment is your crowning card. I mean, again, resurrection. Resurrection. Judgment is about resurrection and the judgment being in your favor, or you being able to make the judgment call. Y'all, I'm telling you, why is this upside down? Oh, it's the 7 of Pentacles. Man, that bad boy right there been making the rounds, okay? There is growth for a lot of people, coming relationships. And it's funny to me because I can see it a lot. I can see it all the time. And then later, people come and go, well, it didn't happen. Well, I guess you missed it. You got to be able to see the substance of the person who is standing in front of you and recognize it for what it is. This looks really good. It is. I haven't heard from him in an age. Like, if he wants to get together and go out or something, which it probably will happen at some point, or you'll run into him. The membership knows why I'm rolling my eyes, because that happened to me this week, but I ran the other way. Yeah, I just say, listen, if you're dreaming about him, that is what's coming. All right, he's probably thinking about you too. So, interesting, another foolish mortal. Please let me know later, okay? We want to know. That is your reading. Jessica, you're up. Let's see if anybody else paid. Thanks, AFM. I appreciate you. I really, really do. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. It's going to make me log back in here. Nope, that's it. Okay. I guess this is it for Jessica. All right. I think that was it, right? Hold on. Oh. Alrighty. Okay, if anybody else pops in, we'll do it. So for Jessica, what is making Mario hold back from trying to fix it? We both want to be in control, but I was not really trying to control him. He probably felt like you were, though. That doesn't mean it's the truth. I was trying to be fair, but he started taking advantage of my kindness. I get it. I totally do. What is making Mario hold back trying to fix this? Oh, there's two here. 5 of Wands, conflict, competition. That's probably, and I don't mean by somebody else or another person. I mean between the two of you. There's like a competition. Even though you don't mean it to be that way, that's how he feels. And then we have the moon, which makes him all up in his feels. 6 of Swords. 10 of Cups. It just doesn't make any sense, Jessica. It really doesn't. 6 of Pentacles. Every card says, I want to move forward. I want this to be a happy family. I want it all to even out. High Priestess. That's the King of... Is that the Emperor? Yep, the Emperor. The Hierophant, the marrying card. The 7 of Swords comes out with the bottom of the deck, which is the Empress. You got the Emperor and Empress in this bad boy. Yeah. You know, like on the... you know, like Jessica, all the time, when on the membership side, when I talk about how a Gemini needs somebody as strong as they are, because if not, and we don't do it intentionally, it's just who we are, we can twist everything into our way. And a lot of people don't like that. Now, I'm not saying you did that. What I'm saying is it's very hard for a Gemini to we have to have a confident person, so we can't just take control of the situation, because if we have a weaker kind-minded person, then we completely fall out of love with them and it doesn't work out. The end. But on the flip side of that coin, it's tough when two strong personalities are trying to work out a relationship. There has to be a line drawn in the sand. And somehow, some way, okay, he thinks that he is not, that he's being the weaker of the partnership. And he's not going, and I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm saying that's how he feels, okay? That's why he's holding back from trying to fix it. He wants to come in as an even partner. That's what's hidden. That's what he's not showing you. The moon. That's the conflict. The 5 of Wands. 2 header cards. Damn it. The moon and the 5 of Wands. So, it's funny because talk to somebody I know all the time. And they say, I'm not getting a relationship because... they want you to change. And I said, that's not what it is. I mean, for a bad relationship, yeah, but for a good relationship, it's called compromise. Both parties have to do it. There can be equal strong of strength, 50-50 partnerships without one taking the lead. And when you're in a relationship with two strong characters, a Libra and a Gemini, neither one is going to say, okay, I'm just going to do whatever you tell me. Okay, it's not going to happen. That's his hidden. I'm not saying, again, do not read this as me saying that that's what you're doing, but that's how he feels. Maybe you are doing it. I don't know. But the fact that he gets the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, And the Six of Pentacles, he wants it all even out. He wants it all to be victorious and move forward. He wants to be a happy family. He needs to spit it out and tell you. You two come across as the Emperor and the Empress. The two strongest in the deck of tarot. That can be a really good partnership. But if not equal, one will leave. I think he's trying to figure out how he can make that happen, or he may give up and say he just can't make it happen. But that's the reason why he doesn't feel like an equal partner. And you know, money and that stuff, that does not matter in a partnership. I mean, maybe to somebody it does. Maybe people can't get past that, and that's why the relationships don't work out. But in general, you know, a true partner is just somebody that is a strong and smart and intelligent and can take control of the situation and handle what needs to be handled just like the other partner does. I'm not trying to be mean, but he's not someone I see as competition. Mean to me or mean to him? I'm trying to say it in a way where you don't think any of it's your fault. But I know you don't see it as competition, but he may. Some people's ego can't handle the fact of, I wear the pants in this family. No, I wear the pants in this family. You know what I mean? And some people that are unascended and that haven't made it to their full potential yet, they can almost feel like you feel they're better than them, although you don't. Here's where we get in a problem at with the questions, is because we ask how he feels. This is how he feels, right? Let me read it again, girl. What is making Mario hold back of trying to fix this? Well, we look into, the source shows me his feelings about the situation. I feel like he feels like he is in competition with you, even though you're not in competition with him. You know what I mean? I don't want to get silly and say, well, I'm the man, I should be baby day. Some people aren't ascended past that level. I feel like he feels that you're strong, powerful, independent, and you don't really need him. And for some reason, that works his ego, Jessica. For some reason, it does. Some people can't get past that. So he has to grow out of it. Who knows if he will, right? Hold on. Him, yeah. I totally get it, you know. Some people just aren't ascended or mature enough to know, to understand what is happening. And I think that's where he is. You know what I mean? So, him got to grow up. He comes across as potential emperor energy. But I don't know if it's going to happen soon. I mean, it's in the cards or at all. It's something that he has to decide. The only person that can make him feel better is him. Okay? It's weird, but that's your reason. Yeah. Yeah, she's not mean. She's just being honest. Exactly. I just read that. That's a good answer for another foolish mortal. You know? Hey, Nancy. What up, girl? Oh, you pay for a question. Thanks, Jennifer. Jessica. I keep swishing you guys around places. Let me see if Nancy paid. And if she did, I'll do it. And if not, then I think we'll close her down. But I'll wait and see. See if she paid yet. It hasn't come through yet during PayPal. You know, I'll wait just a second longer, Nancy, for you. Oh, I can take a nap, y'all. I haven't been sleeping with the doodah day. I jacked my knee up, so I can't work out. So I've been sleeping later, so now I can't go to sleep. I'm back to my old schedule. And there we are for Nancy. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Nancy. I have 3 questions today. First, I saw an old flame at the gym today. We met each other at the gym and lost touch. How did he feel when he saw me? How did the old flame from the gym feel? Okay. Oh! Two of Cups. Instant connection. Instant connection. Instant connection. The Emperor. The Two of Swords. Huh. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Fiery. The Fool. What? The Nine of Pentacles. Wow, girl. He's interested. The Ace of Cups and the freaking Lovers. Think about it. Two of Cups, the Emperor, Two of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Fool, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the freaking Lovers. He's interested. Now, there's a couple things going on here. He's like, ooh, is she going to be interested too? Should I try? Should I not try? Two of Swords. Is she single? I'm single. Would she be up to try again? Ace of Cups. Would she potentially want to be a lover? Two of Cups, the Lover's card. We got the, I almost used the F word. I mean, we get the Fool, which is the biggest new beginning of all, and the Emperor looking at you. Definitely interested, girl. Definitely interested. Definitely interested. Definitely. That's a crazy good pull. I mean, that's one where I do the mental click of the camera because it's that good. You know what I mean? Crest. Oh, there's two more. Okay. When you're honest, you are mean, but if you lie, you're deceptive. Air signs can't win. Exactly. But we usually do anyway. Oh, another foolish motto. I love you. Yeah. Yep, that's how it is. That's how it is. You're correct. Another foolish mortal. Second question for Nancy. And thank you, girl. I started my new job, and I want to know how it's going. Okay. How does Devin feel? Why do I keep... Have I heard this name before? I mean, I have, but it strikes a chord in me. How does Devin see me so far? Oh, but that you make a lot of money, that you're doing good, you're growing, that you're good for the company to grow. Wow, there's your new beginning with them. You're going to keep showing me the same cards. Ooh, the Hanged Man. The Hermit. This one fell out over here. Let's see what it is. Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles. That's a king of money. Ooh, Temperance and the King of Swords. Wow, he thinks you're highly intelligent. He thinks you have potential to make great money for the company. Actually, I mean, the King of Pentacles and the next to the Ace of Pentacles and Temperance of all things. So reading from the beginning, the Seven of Pentacles is that you grow the company. You bring in the money. You do. You do your job well. Thinks that you could probably continue upward in the company, the Fool. Then we get the Hangman, which is there may be a few things that you may be stuck on that you think you should do a certain way, but he doesn't want you to do them that way, that he wants you to look at it differently. And then you learn the Hermit. The Hermit coming out into the light, finding the path. Ace of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. With Temperance is like, you can go far in this company. He thinks very well of you. He, she, they, whatever. Okay. King of Swords thinks that you're highly intelligent, likes that. Sometimes may not like it. That's a typical thing for air. There's like one or two things he wants you to look at differently. He may have even talked to you about it or is going to talk to you about it. It's nothing major because he's got all these money signs all around you and moving forward, the Fool and Temperance. So it looks really good. She's been my boss. Okay, for 2 jobs. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. She may ask you to change 1 or 2 things and then it's all perfect. Third question. Same question for Matt. What does Matt feel about Nancy so far in the job? What does Matt feel? Matt Leo. You know. Ooh, look, the Queen of Swords. Judgment. The Queen of Wands. Interesting. I say that and I felt Leo. The Three of Cups. 7 of Cups. Oh my God, all the people. The Queen of Cups, girl. 8 of Swords, huh? the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I think he sees great potential in you too. I'll say this. He sits in judgment and he likes what he sees, the Queen of Swords. The fact that you get the Queen of Wands says a couple different things. Says that he can tell you're passionate and are ready to go to war and what you believe is better for the company. I feel like there'll be a celebration, Three of Cups, about how good you're doing. They may even put more Seven of Cups, more work on you. That whole, I work enough for 2 jobs things. They may try to do that. But they offer you something for it, the Queen of Cups. The only thing that could hold you back in this company is you, the Eight of Swords, self-imprisonment. I think they're going to offer you eventually a promotion. And, the only thing that holds you back from it is you deciding that you don't want to take it. But you're going to move forward greatly. Look, Cupid's Arrows of Love, or the Movement Forward card, Eight of Wands in the deck. It all looks good. They all have great respect for you. There's an opportunity that they're going to offer you that you don't want to miss. You may second guess it, because trust me, I've been asked a lot of times to be a manager, and I always say no because I never wanted to do that in my life. And if somebody didn't go to work, I had to do my job and their job. But it may be something like that eventually in some way or capacity that you probably don't want to miss. That's your reading, Nancy. It looks really good. It really, really does. Nancy, I didn't even write you down, girl. And then Jessica. It all looks good. Thank you, my friend. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay. All right. For Jessica, and I guess this is the last one, guys. For Jessica, I'll check PayPal again. Okay. Let me check real quick before we move on. Before it throws me out of the system again. Okay, nobody paid over there. So for Jessica, changing my question. Okay. When will he reach out? I can't make him feel anything. Hold on, I can't quite see that. Oh, I get it. Changing my question. I can't make him feel anything. He has to work on that. I believe I was fair. I totally agree. That's why I always used to say we can't change outside influences. What they do, who they are, what they want, what they're going to do. Only they can do that. Only they can do that. When will he reach out? When will he reach out? Give me a time frame, would you please? Something specific. When will he reach out? Well, we have Virgo and the Two of Swords. So it's Virgo season only for a couple more days. Is it a couple more days? He's really thinking about it now. He's like, ooh, I want to, but I don't. I want to, but I don't. Stand at the crossroads. He's already deep in thought about it. All right, everybody calm down. Ace of Cups. The Star, which to me is a 1. The Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Swords in reverse. That means letting himself do it. I think I'm going to say within the number 1. So anytime between now and a month from now. Stressed about it. Queen of Wands. I'm going to say 1. I'm going to say within a month. Within a month from this day. Could be tomorrow. Could be an hour from now. Could be 2 weeks from now. But 1. I don't do more than months. Could be on the 1st of what's coming up. October. But around the number 1. The fact that you get, Jessica, your crowning card being the Two of Swords and the Hermit is literally, Hermit is Virgo. We're in Virgo season. He's standing at the precipice now. That's why it's closer than you think. And then your first card is an Ace, which is 1. Aquarius always feels like number 1 to me, although they're not. So I always take it as the star, 1 star. Seven of Pentacles. That's the 1 seed, although there's more than that on here. The Eight of Wands is communication. The fact that we get the Eight of Swords in reverse. We get 2 8s, and we are in the, it could be 8 days, which would be within the month, or the 8th of October, because you got 2 8s right next to each other. And then the Nine of Swords, like he's stressed out about it. But then we get the end with the Queen of Wands, which is being brave and just doing what he needs to do. You know what I mean? One more? Okay, girl. You're welcome, Nancy. Okay, thank you. You have a good weekend, too. Yeah, I feel like within the month, within the number 1, whichever way that is, 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, no more than 1 month, the first of the month, but we got 8s in there too. So 8 days, it's going to be 8 days, the 8th is the 8th of October, 8 o'clock. Interesting, yeah. All right, for Jessica, last one. What happened to Mario 10 years ago? Please don't let me see the 6 of Cups. Please don't let me see the 6 of Cups. The 4 of Swords. Page of Wands in reverse. Good God. Justice in reverse. 8 of Pentacles. Six of Cups. What'd I just say? Please don't let me see the 6 of Cups. Please don't let me see the 6 of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. In this deck, do you see the throne is almost a person hovering over her? The Hermit. Nightmare. I want to say some stuff. I'm not going to go into detail. I think something happened to me when I was younger that wasn't very nice. I think that there was things that happened to him that wasn't very nice. Could have been in his sleep. Could have been somebody offering him something and him falling for it. Didn't get his justice in it at all. Probably never talks about it. Probably never will talk about it. I feel like there was always somebody hovering over him in the dark. And it was a nightmare. I'm not going to go into detail. Yeah. And when something like that, somebody that you trust that ends up you can't trust, in whatever shape or form that was in, it scars your psyche. All right? And that's what it feels like. I'm telling you, I literally sat here and shuffled and said, don't pull the 6 of Cups. Don't pull it. Please don't show me the 6 of Cups. So if you know, you know, girl. He's never spoken about it. Okay? I don't think it was 10 years ago. I think it was a lot younger than that, when he was younger. Of course, I don't know how old he is now. But, yeah. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it was just 10 years ago. I think it was longer than that. Maybe something came up 10 years ago about it. That's his reading. All right. Okay. Whew. That's nothing I ever like to see because I've experienced kind of the same thing. I don't know if it's... I can't go into detail, but yeah, that's what it is. Okay? All right. All right, I will let you guys go. I'm going to go timestamp all these. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So we're doing the $5 Friday at 10 a.m. Chicago time tomorrow. So on the East Coast, that is 11 a.m. Chicago time, that's 10 a.m. Rocky Mountain time, that's 9 a.m. And the West Coast, that is 8 a.m. So come join us. $5 Friday, 1 card pulls at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'll post it. I'll post it when I get off here, okay? All right, guys. I'm going to let you all go. Oh, and I don't know in what what form, girl? Well, again, I'm not going to say it here, but in some form. Okay? All right. So I'll let y'all go. All right. I knew you would. Love and light, all. I'm going to go timestamp, and I'll see you tomorrow for the $5 Friday and for the weekend. What's up? Love and light, dear friends, and I'll see you real soon. Bye. Thanks, another foolish mortal. Couldn't do without you, my friend. I appreciate you. Bye.